How's it going? Nice to see you again from not my normal beach. I'm on Diani Beach in Kenya. Amazing part of the world. Such lovely warmth and hospitality as well from everyone we bump into. And it's going to be another glorious day. It's also Kenyan snow has a real glare to it, so I have to keep my shades on. Anyway, I was in Nairobi for a couple of days, catching up with some friends. There's been a bit of a fuel shortage here. I say fuel shortage, bit of a rumour this, rumour that, kind of like the UK, where it led a lot of people going to the pumps to fill up. And I was just comparing stories with some friends about the way the UK handled it. And not surprisingly, when people think there's a shortage, it leads to a bit of queues and panic buying. But when you've got plans to go out of Nairobi, given the distances, you could have a full tank when you leave. You're just not sure where or when you can fill up. So my friends were looking to get a jerry can full of petrol, diesel that they could put in the back. Just means that they would have enough fuel to get back to Nairobi. And standard fuel jerry can size is what I thought was 10 gallons. And my friend was saying, in their eyes, it's 45 litres. And I was like, yes. 4.54609. Now, the number 4.54609 might not mean a lot to a lot of people, but it's the conversion of number of litres per gallon. And the reason I know this is that a long time ago, maybe 20 years ago, my boss at the time told me that in his previous lifetime he was a programmer at one of the major oil companies, and they had to convert litres to gallons, and that was the conversion, 4.54609. Had to go into the codes to change it wherever it was, add the reference in, add the calculation in. And back in the day, I guess, in the 80s, doing this, there was no find all, control F. There was no replace all. There was no easy way, control C, control V, whatever way you want to do it. You just had to type in 4.54609. So my boss told me this story, and for some bizarre reason, I've just kept that number in my head. Now, when it comes to running businesses, numbers are everywhere. Latest turnover, latest customers, customer base, new sign-ups, cost of acquisition, ARPU, LTVs, loads of acronyms as well. And there's no way, as a CEO, you can be expected to remember everything. I mean, you might have a busy head already trying to remember so many other things, and then you put numbers in on top of it. And just like 4.54609, you can end up just remembering pointless numbers. Now, 4.54609 I've used once in 20 years, which was 2 weeks ago, or 2 days ago. But you can see why trying to commit everything to memory actually can just be a little too much of an ask on a CEO who's trying to run and grow a business. So it does make you think that having a one-pager or having a go-to source, that of course you can remember some numbers, but they're going to be updated and they're going to change as your business grows. Latest customers, latest ARPUs, might have seen an improvement in your margins. It just means that all the other stuff you can slowly just archive in your head, because you know, should you ever need to pull it out, it's on a finance deck, it's on a one-pager, it's on a graph, it's somewhere that's easily accessible, and you can grab it should you need it. Just means that your mind is fresh, holding the important numbers, not the pointless ones. So I guess from your point of view, if you had immediately a number in your head that is a bit pointless, serves no purpose, but it's just stuck in your brain, in your memory, I'd love to hear it. To relate to your business or otherwise anything else in life, do let me know. As always, thanks for listening to these beach talks, and from a rather glorious day on the east coast of Africa. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers for now.